Hello, viewers. Erica here as Twin Flame Taurus with a Friday the 13th and Saturday the 14th collective Twin Flame message for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. And I have a beautiful, beautiful, powerful and pure deck. Twin Flame Oracle. Very nice deck. How has everyone been? It's been a crazy existence here for a long while. We all know this. Divine Feminine. Hold on, I need to get one of my drinks. Okay, so my first White Claw of the evening is gone now. Where's cute Honey Boo Boo to get me a cold drink with a kiss? Where's my Divine Masculine? And where's your Divine Masculine? That's what we're here for, right? It can be just so much like, I don't know, it's like the agony of the emotional, them not being here because you're like, what the fuck? Everything would be better if they're here. Like, duh. And then you're like, oh, but now we're learning. And like, it's like, oh, yeah, all this learning. Okay. Yeah, great. Fuck, sometimes. But of course, 5D is just so beautiful and so amazing. And, everything is moving how it needs to. And this is what this really helps with, because sometimes when you're wondering, well, what lesson should I be learning from certain things? Like, sometimes I just really have no fucking clue what's ever going on. And, it's whatever. So trying to work with situations that I am handed, and I feel that I handle them in probably the best way that anyone humanly possibly could. So for the Friday the 13th here, we're going to pull 3 cards for the collective. So let's, anyone who's watching, go ahead and tap in. Going to channel collective, deep breath in. Okay. And then if you want to close your eyes, you can. You don't have to. I sometimes don't do that when people suggest it, because I just like to open my third eye and gaze elsewhere. We're going to, let's see, pulling for collective feminine energy, collective divine feminine. This is so freaking true for me, and I guess I'm not alone. Thank goodness I'm not alone in this, because holy fuck, it's the surrender card upside down again. Again. So I'm going to read this to y'all. And I know I need to surrender. That's the fucking hard part. Like, I know what I need to do. It's just like, how the fuck can you even do that? I've successfully done it maybe 2 to 4 times, maybe like 3, maybe 5. It's hard telling with certain things, and you have to get like many chakras up to fully do that. It is not an easy task. Especially, I do a lot of chakra work. I'm always clearing my chakras and meditating, and it is not an easy task for me. And I'm like, a twin flame coach and expert by now, right? I'm like coaching everybody through it. And it's like, I know what I need to do. So it's like, don't get down on yourself if you can't do it, because it's like, I can't even fucking do it. I just know that I need to get to that point. Every time I have gotten to that point, it's felt amazing and it's worked. So it's like, I can't fucking remember. It's like the perfect cocktail of like, you know, lewds, man. No, it's the perfect cocktail of like whatever you do for yourself personally to fucking get yourself high up in your chakral realm. You know, a little White Claw, little oils, you know, ritual baths can be involved in this. I mean, it is like, it's really like a surrender to the divine. Like, it's kind of almost like an ascension. So, you know, these things are hard to achieve. And like most normal people, I mean, if you're drawn to watching this, you and I both know, it's like most normal people will never even feel that way until they actually literally die. Like legit, like croak as in their physical body die. So, I mean, you know, I think real experts can like just do that easilier, but I don't know. I mean, maybe nobody really can. It's a process and you have to just get through the process. So I'm going to read this card, but I need to go get one of my drinks. So y'all are on pause. Got that raspberry. And I got this black tourmaline because phone energy is a fucking real thing. Phone energy is like toxic too, like as fuck. But it's like, choose your toxicity, you know. I don't want styrofoam, but at least the phone can connect me on YouTube to, you know, other star seeds. And I recently heard the term mystics. I had never heard of that before. But then I clicked on it, and then it said like 10 traits that you might be one. And I was like, oh, well, I'm all of those things. So maybe I'm a mystic too. Who knows? So lots of different groups to like kind of resonate with different people. And, you know, it's just, I'm really just digging the collective, like just really digging the fucking collective. So anyways, I'm going to read this surrender card. I've pulled this like 5 fucking times in the past 2 days because I've been doing all kinds of messages, and I run specials too, by the way. So if you want a personal twin flame past, present, future energy reading, message me on my email that's on this account. I think it's empressofglam3@gmail.com. And it's 3 for 13, 1 for 3. So, yay. All right. So, Divine Feminine, our card for the collective is surrender. So, like, yeah, we totally already knew that, I bet. Because if you're anything like me, I know most Divine Feminines are watching other people's readings, doing their own readings, trying to maintain our self-love. I mean, we're out here doing it, Divines. We are out here fucking slaying the motherfucking game. I mean, we're out here like being loyal to our fucking masculines, you know, looking hot on the Insta, just fucking dodging motherfuckers left and right because we don't even care, because duh, like, we only just want our counterpart. So it's like, if you're not our divine counterpart, then like we have better things to do, and we sit by ourselves and channel our divine counterparts, you know. And that can take on many forms, you know. You just got to look for things, feathers, and just lots of stuff going on. People are really just channeling their spirit animals and shit. So I resonate with the wolf. So I have a lot of really awesome wolfies. Yes, so surrender. Okay, what we're going to do is pull 3 cards, and then we're going to go ahead and just like talk about each one and read the meaning of it. Okay, so that was divine feminine. Next, we're going to pull for the masculine. Divine masculine. Current energy collective. Divine masculine. Collective divine masculine energy. Friday the 13th. Saturday the 14th. Collective weekend full moon. Divine masculine energy. They're strong and steady, girls. They are. They always are. Divine masculine. Listen to your heart. Okay, I've never seen that one before. This deck's relatively new. I kept it in nice condition. Okay, I'm cut the deck. Now we are going to pull a card representative of the journey, this twin flame journey for the full moon energy. The full moon Friday the 13th and Saturday energy, Sunday energy. Yeah, Sunday energy. Separation. Yep, that is what we are doing. So, you know, Sunday's tomorrow. Here's the separation card. All right. Let us read this beautiful reading. My goodness. Hold on. Okay. I never know. Every time I press it, I'm like, did it unpause? Sometimes you gotta pause. Anyways, I love White Claw because, you know, even though the alcohol dehydrates, the water part of it hydrates. So it's like you're broken even. You get to get your perfect buzz on with natural stuff going through your body. I mean, this has got to be the safest thing out there to drink. I swear to you. Fuck. With the shit I hear about these governments fucking putting in our tap water. I mean, I have a filter, but shit, I don't know. You never fucking know. So we do buy a lot of bottled water, which, you know, I mean, they say you shouldn't do that either because they can't recycle the plastic enough. They need to make the containers out of biodegradable hemp. So, like, let's go on that. Let's fucking go. Can we save the earth already? Fucking, this plastic has to stop. Just stop the fucking plastic. Like, it's so necessary, but it's so unnecessary. It could be made from something else. Fucking dumb fucks. Like, really? Anyways, feminines, we need to surrender, okay? We know it. If you're watching this video and you have any good meditations that you follow that have helped you surrender, or if you have any mantras or affirmations or tips, anything that has helped surrender, feel free to please drop them in the comments because it could probably really help somebody with some ideas because I think I'm out of ideas. I really do attempt to surrender and it like just, I don't know, it doesn't happen. So, I don't know if I'm bad at it or something, or if, you know, I have a block, an inner block, which I like constantly try to work at releasing. I'm like, hey, it's time now. And so we can do a practice, you know, it's like a constant practice. Release the inner blockages that are stopping the love of my twin from flowing in, you know, release the inner blockages. You never know. Okay. By surrendering to ourself, not our twin, we let go of all things that imprison us. We must unbind our soul from the questions of why, what, when, and how. Once we release the time expectations of togetherness, we find our self-truth and our divine purpose. Okay, so yeah, I've been trying to find my divine purpose. That's what I've been doing. You know, I think I could find it a lot easier if we were in union, honestly, because I do believe that he brings out the best in me, and then I feel more inspired to like do things like figure out what the fuck my purpose is, you know? And I don't know if a lot of other divine feminines feel that way, but I think I do my best creativity, I do my best work. For sure when my masculine is with me, you know, or a type of a masculine figure, like, you know, it's like that exchange of energy just makes you feel better for some people, I think, you know? And that's part of the challenge, I think, as divine feminines. Like, we want the comfort, and, you know, it's all about the process of, you know, giving yourself the self-love, you know. And I say, well, I do that, but there's really no denying that it would be much better if you had, you know, your male divine counterpart who loves you with you, you know. And it's like just opening yourself up to bringing that in. And, you know, it's like, whether that's past, present, future, you know, you just have to release and let go and be like, oh, none of that matters if I have them or not. And then somehow you're able to like take their soul, like their ghost soul that's like in you, and then like get it out of your body, and you like send it up to the heaven. I can see him floating out. And it's like, it's really hard to do because you love them and you're like, oh no, I love them in there. You know, but they're really still just there. You know what I mean? At this point, it's like you have to, like, here's what my coach told me. Like, our energy is so big, you know, that this avatar here in the third dimension that we're working with is really only like the big toe of our energy that is like so damn many chakras up. Like, there's people, you know, they can explain this, you know, if you're ever looking, but anyways, the 7 chakras, but there's not just 7. So I'm guessing that if you're watching this video, you probably already have experienced that. But it's like every time you go like so much higher, it's like you're just really tapping into opening up, and, you know, you can allow the surrender, you know, you can allow that surrender. But when you're not tapped in with all those chakras open, you can't allow the surrender. It's really hard to do that. Like, you really do have to be fully connected, fully open to surrender. And for the person that's living here on earth, you know, with 9-to-5 jobs, or children shuffling to and from school, going to school themselves, anything that you have to do. A lot of things for a lot of people in this reality of Earth is we're doing many activities that are very third dimension. So it is very hard to maintain being like so high up in the chakras and the stars, because it's like that's where you want to be, but you have a lot of responsibilities here that take you out of that place. So getting to a point of surrender does take a lot of time of, I mean, don't get me wrong, this time it's all enjoyable time, and that's how you can do it. But I mean, you want to have a good couple hours for you to take a bubble bath, you know, listening to a lot of different meditation and just some music, some sage, um, a sound bowl. You know, you want to clear the energies. You want to just it's a sacred ritual to do it correctly, and it really does focus on self-love, self-care, you know, self-anointing, you know, connecting with your angels, connecting with your guides. It's amazing, you know, it really is. But for somebody who's maybe have like ADHD or like just a lot on their plate, it's hard to get there. So, you know, here's some surrendering vibes for the collective. I'm also learning a bunch of like hand healing and energy and codes. Yeah. So I'm hoping to be able to speak light language very soon too, or not speak it, but channel it. So I'll be sharing that when that happens. So, anyways, here's for the divine masculine. Okay, listen to your heart. I've never seen this. Twin Flame 19. There will be times when you don't want to trust the whispers of your heart. Your heart is the compass of your soul. It will always guide you to your highest learning and your best of intentions. A certain situation calls for this. Okay. That sounds like the divine masculine for sure. You know how they love to just, you know, turn the shit off. How the fuck do they do that, you know? There needs to be like a master class on how they do that. Oh yeah, because that's surrender. Okay, so yeah, ladies. I mean, I feel you, okay? I fucking feel you. Like, I really fucking feel you. Nobody feels you harder than me, all right? So I already know this shit. You are not alone, even though you very much are. Like, as a collective, I think if I'm going through this and like these messages are coming through for the collective, like there is, you know, they're suiting up their armor. They're getting ready, okay? And right now, here's the current energy. These cards don't lie. My cards don't fucking lie. This is like it's not, it's just, I keep my channel so pure. That's why I just love these beautiful cards with a beautiful message. And I love the separation card. I get it. I've got it a lot over the past 5 days. Yeah. It's okay because it comes out at certain opportune times, and occasionally it comes out upside down, and sometimes I like that too. Okay, it says, oh, this is Twin Flame 18. What was the other one? I don't think I even looked. 28. No, that wasn't it. I don't even, oh, surrender. Number 4. Okay, anyways, separation. I know you are hurting. I feel your pain. As we both dive deeper into self, what rises is what needs to be healed. Trust your journey to the heart. There is no separation between us as we have been one since the beginning of time. So that's all truth, you know. And then I guess I'm just going to go ahead and read this because it was on the top of the deck and I had shown it for some reason. Awareness and choices says, I am aware that to make informed choices for my highest good, my mind, body, and heart need to be in sync as one. In synchronicity, I can create the future I need to complete my journey of self. Okay, yeah, so that was probably a good message coming through for us too. And I think that we definitely just like love the confirmation of like that's pretty much exactly what's going on, you know. It's like, no, you're not crazy. No. You know, they are just different in the 5D. What are you going to do? You know, we go on, we're doing our best to go on. We're doing our thing, you know. I think so. I feel it. What do you think, Divine Feminines? Anyways, thank you for watching my video. I hope this resonates with the collective. Blessings for the full moon. You know, and go ahead and contact me if you would like a personal reading, so we can do a 3-card spread, and we can do energies for you, your twin, or your karmic twin. I do a 13-card spread for 130, 6 cards for 66, 3 cards for 13, and 1 card for 3. So, and we can do that anything you like, past, present, future, on either you, twin, or karmic. So that's how we do that. And then you know, that's your choice. So all right, well, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you on the flip side. Also, I should mention, you should find me on Facebook on my business page for this, Twin Flame Taurus, because I will be posting on there sometimes, just to kind of, just, you know, it's so important for us Divine Feminines to have a freaking community, because you talk to these normies, and like they literally like will just kind of be polite and maybe just like nod or be like, okay, like if you say so. Like they're like, what do you mean? It's like he's a ghost. And it's like, yeah, like, you know, they're like, their soul flies in at you and does shit. Like, yay. You know, like, how do you explain this without people thinking you're like pretty much fucking whacked? So we have to have a community, but it's like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, try explaining the 5th dimension to somebody who doesn't fucking know, you know, and they're like, oh, what do you mean you're like doing that? I'm like, the 5th dimension. Like, oh my God. So yeah, I mean, it just, don't even talk to the normies about it. I just feel like it's given twin flames, like it's, you know, they're talking about getting rid of that term because too many people are hearing about it and like making it a romanticized thing, and it's like, no, that's not really what it even is going on. Like, and did you know, like, I mean, when you figure out you're a twin flame, of course that's all you can do is research what the fuck is even happening to me, my life, right? But it's like, then there's karmics, and there's like cycles, and there's just all this knowledge that you need to dive into, because, you know, you got to figure this shit out. And so, I mean, we're always looking to find something out. So, you know, hopefully this can be of another good service to anyone. And I always like to post if I find something useful or very valuable online from another Divine Feminine. It's just so helpful. And like, you know, some of these readings and stuff. And yeah, just got to keep that community. I mean, we're here like on a mission to wake people up, and it's like you just got to kind of communicate with them at their level, which, you know, kind of feels like it dumbs you down sometimes just to interact with human beings. And it's like, you don't say that in a, how they would take a condescending way, but it's like, you know, you don't want to get the spiritual ego either, but it's like, I mean, we are putting in the work. We are fucking astral traveling and like fucking hopping timelines and fucking like making quantum leaps and shit. And it's like, to the outside world, it's like, oh, you lost your job. You're fucking, you know, you got bald tires, whatever. It's like, oh, your bank account is you know, in debt. And it's like, fuck, how did this happen? But it's like, oh, well, I'm here in the fifth dimension. I'm abundant and I'm living my best life. And yeah, it's like, whatever, money flows. It's like, I don't have to worry if I go in the hole, because you go down the hole, you go jumping right back up more. And it's like, you go down the hole some more and you go back up the other hole. And it's like, you know, that's the money bounce. That's the money fucking flow. Like, money's not meant to just be hoarded for thousands in a bank account. Like, what is that? That's scarce mentality. That's like, oh gosh, there's we're squirrels and we're saving up nuts for the winter. You know, it's not necessary, because it's a daily basis thing, weekly basis, and then working towards stepping stones to get to the goals, of having those months. Even those coaches that are pulling in millions, they're spending that money. They're paying rent on like very expensive homes in beautiful locations. They are flying in jets. They are doing all the things. Like, you know, money flows, money flows, money flows. That's what, you know, us divine feminines are working on. And it's just changing the mindset of this whole twin flame awakening. I mean, it's not meant to be a romantic, it's not, I mean, it is, but like, it's not, oh, you meet your twin flame and it's happily ever after. That's like opposite, okay? I mean, you will get there eventually, but I mean, like, you have to go through all this other fucking shit first. So, I mean, yeah. So, because people are romanticizing it, they're going to try to do away with that term. I've been kind of more resonating with my own term. I kind of feel like twin spirit, I do feel like a lot. And there was one other word, but I kind of actually forget it now, because I have always just referred as twin flame, and you know, then there's karmic twin flame, but it's like, you know, twin soul even. That's the other one I was thinking I resonated with, because it's, I don't know, you know, it doesn't matter. Twin soul, twin flame, you know, somebody else just calls them her divine counterpart. You know, it's like maybe everybody should just kind of figure out what, you know, what their own term is. It doesn't necessarily, but twin flame, I think, is just an umbrella term now at this point. Like, I mean, not really an umbrella term, but I mean, there's just, I don't know, there's a lot of misconceptions about it too. So these people should not be romanticizing or looking for it. It's not like looking for the one, like, that people would probably refer to. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, just behavior in general within relationships and dating for others is just pretty fucked anyway. So it's like, oh, I don't know, it's like, I have my twin spirit with me anyways, like, why go participate on that on a 3D earth level? It's like every time you do, it's just, you know, it's just definitely like, it's just not, it can be okay for a little while, but you know, it's just, it's hard to, I don't remember the word. That's, I had the best word for it. Not subpar, but like, a downgrade maybe, but not really. Just different. Like, it's just whatever. It's like, well, I have, you know, I got a lot of work I got to do on my inner soul. So it's like, if I'm not in union on the third dimension, it's like I still am in the fifth dimension, and that's still better than just like, you know, regular 3D with anything. So it's like, I don't even care about that, you know. And I think a lot of feminines are that way. Like, we don't care about anyone else, and they know that. Like, our masculines never have to worry. Like, we don't give them a reason to worry. We're not those girls. We're not the terrible karmic type girls who would hurt them, you know. Like, these masculines do have a gift in us because we do love them so fucking much. I mean, we devote our lives to, like, opening them up to like allow us to love them. Like we do a lot for them. We do a lot of fucking clearing for both of us. I mean, and the collective. Us feminines are really fucking killing it, really. And we have to be that light, that light in the darkness for them to come to, because they need us down here. They need us in this 3D realm to take them in with our love and like allow them to flourish into that masculine king that they are, but they just can't see it for some reason yet, you know? And same could be said for us, you know, we need to start seeing ourselves in a better light. That's the thing. And I think that's goes right back to our surrender card. Right back to our message of the full moon, divine feminine, on this Friday the 13th, 14th Saturday. So that was a nice message. All right, well, I enjoyed being able to interact with you ladies. So looking forward to making the community bigger over at Twin Flame Taurus. And you know what? I might change that to like Twin Soul Taurus. I have been really thinking about resonating more with like Twin Soul or Twin Spirit. So I don't know, you know, I like it all. But if you've got any thoughts on what, or like whatever name you resonate with or have heard lately or whatever, feel free to drop those comments below also. All right, thanks for watching.